What's up, everybody? Gibson's Lawn Service checking back in. I just left Verizon. I'm trying to get me a new phone. Check this out. I just went to the dentist, right? Get my teeth cleaned or whatever. I'm trying to get a deep cleaning. I'm going to get an appointment set up for a deep cleaning. The price for healthcare is ridiculous on what they charge for healthcare. Check this out. I'm going to give y'all just an example. I'm not going to give you an accurate number, right? Let's say I got to go get... let's say I was getting laser surgery to not have to wear glasses anymore. And they tell me, Mr. Gibson, the laser surgery is $1,500. Mr. Gibson, the laser surgery is $2,000. But you have insurance, so you will only have to pay $200. Well, man, that'd be awesome. I won't have to worry about eye appointments. I get rid of glass. I pay $200. And then yeah, okay, I'm going to let you go since you don't know how to drive, you know. That's not a problem. I'll pay the $200. I'll pay the $200. And then they gonna bill the insurance to $2,000-$3,000, whatever. See, here's the thing. The man that's insured, he don't scream and holler because, hey, I'm not really paying that much, right? And then you have the man that's insured. You have the people on you have the people on Medicaid or whatever it is. They don't pay anything. But then you got the middleman. Now, if that middleman got his own business, he have to either pay that $2-3 grand out of his pocket, or don't get it, or he have to buy insurance where it's more than his house note every month. See, it's a lose-lose. All right, look, every decision is a risk. You got to be willing to take a risk either way. Now, here's what I'm getting at. Most people be like, well, man, look, screw that. I keep wearing glasses. And I'm just using the glasses aspect. Let's say you need some surgery done. Like, for instance, let me give y'all an example. My mother had cancer, and she had to have surgery. Before her surgery can take place, she had to come out of pocket. I want to say it was either $5,000 or $7,000, and the insurance was going to pay the rest. What about the man that ain't got insurance? Well, his behind just got cancer. What these people got Medicaid? Well, it's taken care of. You got insurance, it's taken care of. But I'm running my own business. Well, you ain't got insurance. And insurance is a scam. It's a scam. It's all a scam. Look how long you've been paying for full coverage on your vehicle. When the last time you used full coverage on your vehicle? When the last time? Look, if you paying $200 a month and $2,400 a year, have you had an accident in 5 years? That's how much money it was so-called flushed down the toilet. But, man, I got into that accident. I'm glad I had it. I remember somebody ran into the back of my wife's truck. Hey, I called that. Hey, I need a rental, and I need this fixed. And they took care of it. But if you ain't have insurance, you got to pay out of pocket. It's a scam. So you take my situation, for instance. Now, look, this sounds so sweet. Tell me that this don't sound sweet. This is the sweet side of life. Listen to this. I got my full-time job. I got all my benefits. I got retirement in place. I have a steady income. Then I got my lawn service on the side. Everything is sweet. Now, this is what I can do. And look, I'm telling you, I have been in a mind battle these past 30 to 60 days. I have been in a mind battle. It has brought me to my knees praying to God, asking for a way, showing for a way, what it is I need to do. Are you sure this is something you're willing to bless? This is what I've been kicking around. I can stay at my full-time job, and I can only cut the pristine of clients. Every time you see every time that mower come off the trailer, I can only cut $100 properties. Well, you ain't gonna get many properties. Hey, I don't need them. I don't need all these properties. Like I say, when I finished my last season, I had 80 properties. It's like 80 to 82, all right? 80 to 82 properties, and my lowest cut was 65. Now, I can do 80s, 100s, 120s all day long. And then I can grow it. I can start doing stuff the crazy way. What you mean by the crazy way? I could put a man in my passenger seat, pay him $18 an hour, and we gonna work 6 days a week. We only gonna cut the pristine of properties. We gonna ride in the nice trucks. We gonna have the nice equipment. We gonna have a uniform. We gonna eat lunch every day. Because see, the full-time job is taking care of the bills. The business is all for show. I'm going on vacations. I'm going on trips. I got play money. I got new trucks. I got nice clothes. I'm stress-free. Look, I break a client window. Hey, put it on the card. It's no problem. Everything is smooth sailing Johnny. No stress. Now, here's the other side of that coin. Don't get much family time because you're working yourself half to death. Well, I can make the family time up in the winter when I want to go on vacation and go out and spend money and buy my wife everything she wants, and I can buy myself everything I want. It's gonna come to a point where during the winter you are going to be so busy. Now, let's move that option off the table. Here's the option. Here's my other option. And like I say, this has been a mind. I post all these videos 80 days and they're going full time, 85. When I was posting videos 180 days going full time, 190 days going full time, it wasn't nothing because, oh man, that's 6 months from now. See, here's the real test. We getting close. 79 days left. April will be here before you know it, and you have to make a decision. Here's my other decision. All right, when I jump out there full time, I don't have no health insurance. Well, man, you don't need health insurance. You say that until you do need it. You say that until you do need. Oh, I got cancer. You got insurance? I don't. Man, get out my office. Send your kids to the doctor. Now, you can be paying this stuff out of pocket, but I want to show you something. I got 3 daughters, and I got a baby on the way. I remember a while back, I had filled out the paperwork wrong for my daughter's dental insurance, which is offered through my job. So when they went down there, they had an appointment set up to get some work done. All right. This the time I'm out cutting grass. I got my full-time job check. I got my grass money. I ain't gonna lie, this time I had like $1,000 in my pocket. My wife called. She said, hey, something wrong with the kids' insurance. I said, well, I'll call and get it straight. Well, I got to reschedule the appointment. I said, well, look, go ahead and just take care of it. I'll pay it out of I said, use your card and just pay it out of pocket. You know, we got, use a debit card, just pay out of pocket. I said, how much is it? Well, for all 3 of them to get work done, I think your junk was like $400, $500. I can't remember. I said, man, just pay it. You see that? Just pay it. Now, you taking the fact I don't have insurance. Oh, man, it's $500. All right. I remember my wife, she had to get some wisdom teeth pulled out, and it was a cleaning need to be done. I had to pay, I want to say it was like $400. The insurance, they paid that $2,000, whatever it was. All right. Well, I ain't got insurance. I got to pay it out of my pocket. See, in order to be independent and free, you got to pay the toll. Ain't no free rides. In order to be independent and free, you have to pay the toll. Now, here's my dilemma, right, with insurance. It's 2 options. When you're working for yourself, it's 2 options when it comes down to health insurance. Either you buying it or you get Medicaid. All right, now, you got to work the system to get Medicaid. You can't go in there, man, I made $100,000. I made $150,000. I made $200,000. Man, get out of our office. You got to work the system to get the Medicaid. Okay, now, I don't blame nobody that worked the system. Man, work that system because the government is working their way on us. If you got to work the system to get it, man, you work the system to get it because the government is working their way on us. All right, now, okay. Here's what I've been doing. I've been looking for, I don't know why I stopped here. I should have just caught the light because I'm going to never get out. I'm going to never get out right here. I don't know why I stopped. I've actually been looking to purchase health insurance. Guess how much a family of 5 have to pay for health care? You want to know how much? You will pay in between $700 to $1,700 a month for health care. Man, listen here. Who want to pay that? Who want to pay that? Nobody want to pay that. So, I've been digging. I found a policy that covered me and my whole family. The deductible was low because, you have to pay a deductible before your insurance start paying for everything. Let's go back to the cool side of the pillow. My deductible at my full-time job is $600. That's the sweet side. Before my insurance will pay anything at my full-time job, my deductible is $600. That's sweet. Now, you get to buying your own health care, your deductible will range from $2,000 to $18,000 when you buying your own health care. All right. Now, I found a policy. I want to say the deductible was $2,500. Deductible was $2,500. It was an 80-20 plan. They pay 80%. We pay 20%. That policy came out to $920 a month. I said, man, I'm gonna do it. Let's do it. Get the paperwork started. Making sure it take effect in April. Let's do it. $920 a month. But man, that's a little high. Listen, man. Look, that's all a write-off. All of that is a write-off. Okay. You go in here and pay $600 out of pocket. It ain't a write-off. This little $900 a month. It's all a write-off. It's 100% write-off. So I ain't tripping. I'm gonna go make that $900 a month. Shoot, you'll go out and make $1,000 a day cutting grass. All right. So you got the $900 a month. Everything could go. I'm ready. I said, you know what? Ain't no excuse. I'm ready. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm ready. I already got my little retirement stuff set up. For my retirement, I got that set up. I said, man, I'm about to have a health care plan, and I'm good. Man, I forgot to get gas, but whatever. They called me. They said, hey, we got your application. We see here your wife's pregnant. Yeah, my wife's pregnant. Oh, we don't cover pregnancy. I said, I told y'all this before you submitted the application. We made a mistake. We have other options, Mr. Gibson. That's all right. What's your other options? $1,600 a month. I ain't doing that. I said, you know what? Let me reach out to the insurance company I have through my job. I could buy it independent. I called them. I talked to them. I said, look, this is what I got. I'm already on y'all plan. I'm about to leave my job. Just keep me on your plan. Well, we can't do that. Well, how much is it to get what I have right now? He went to typing. When he went to typing, I said, man, it's over with. He said, right now, for your current situation, you, your wife, your 3 daughters, and your wife's pregnancy, you will be at $2,007 a month. Man, I hung the phone up on him. All right, I hung the phone up on him. Now, all right, you want to be the man of the house? You want to run a business? What you going to do, Mr. Gibson? Are you going to stay at the full-time job where it's sweet at? Or are you going to jump out here on your own and either get Medicaid or you going to pay this insurance out your pocket? Oh, by the way, didn't you say you wanted $100,000 line of credit? Well, you got to show you making some jack to get that. So it goes down to, what are you really willing to sacrifice to become your own man, to become free? All right. Like I say, you can work the system and get Medicaid. I don't blame nobody to do it. Do it if that's what you got to do. Or if you want to pay them high premiums out of pocket every month. See, this is what nobody talks about when you're in Lawncare. You want to go, listen. Right now, go through everybody's page that talks about Lawncare, selling the course, going full time, this and that. I made $1,000 a day. Talk to all of them. Ask them about health insurance. Watch how they sing and dance around the oh, I got Medicaid. Cool. Oh, I got a plan with the church where everybody chips in to pay this. But what about the man that wants his own private health insurance? See, nobody talks about them high premiums he got to pay. See, you got to really know your numbers. You sit here talking about you want to go full time. Oh, man, I can pay my bills. Okay, what about health care? Well, I don't need it. Oh, so you're going to pay out of pocket for everything? Well, man, I go get Medicaid. Listen. Whatever you got to do for your household, I feel that's what that man need to do. Whatever he need to do. I talked to a doctor. I had a conversation with a doctor. All right. Like I said, I've been digging about this. What the guy told me, he said, man, a lot of people don't know this. He said, you need to find a family doctor that takes care of you, your wife, and your 3 kids. Find a family doctor, and they have a monthly plan where he will take care of everything. He said, generally, it's a lot cheaper than insurance, right? So there's different ways around it. But if I'm going to be honest, that this has been a fight in my mind for 2 months, right? And listen, I'm going to be honest. I got people in my ear. Man, just man, let your wife file for Medicaid. Man, why don't you just do that and just don't put your name on the paper, man, and she can get all that. You might can. But how long you think that's going to last? A year? 2, 3, 4, 5, 18 years. So we gonna be able to get Medicaid for 18 years. See, I don't mind facing the music. I really don't. I face the music. All right. So that's why I can't work for cheap. I can't work for free. But you got a lot of chucks that's driving the industry down. They're not affecting my pockets. So that's when it comes back to the battle. Well, man, why don't you just stay where you at? You got a good thing going and just continue to do both and then transition out of the truck and have you some employees. And I'm going to be honest, doing all that, saying all that, looking at all that, I'm going to be honest on how I really feel. I don't care what happened. I don't care nothing about no insurance. I don't care nothing about none of that. When April get here, I'm going for it. Well, however the dust settle is how the dust settle. How the insurance play out, that's how it's going to play out. But come April, ain't nothing stopping this grind. And my mindset changed last night at work. When I got to work last night, my foreman gave me the job that I needed to do for the night. I looked at what first shift did, and I looked at what second shift did. I said, man, he want me to do all this. I said, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it so fast, and I'm going to sit down and look at him, and I'm going to tell him something if he say do anything else. I did it. Zip, and I sat down. Well, man, you can't sit down on the phone. Go ahead and start sweeping up and picking trash up. Sweeping up and picking trash up. I just done 8 hours of work, completed the job. Now you want me to sweep and pick trash up. Man, I'm going to work for myself.